Hey friends, Sleepy here, and welcome to another episode of the Weekly Playlist. It's Friday, so you guys know what that means. It's time for me to share the games that I have been playing with you guys during the week. I'll let you guys know my thoughts and opinions on these games I've been playing, and I would love to hear your guys' thoughts, your opinions on these games if you played them, what you like about them, what you didn't like about them. I'd also love to hear what games you guys have been playing because that always gives me ideas of games to check out. And if you guys have any recommendations on a title you think I should check out, please let me know because I'm always looking for new games to try out and always looking for something new. So let me know. All right, we'll get started here. First up for PlayStation 1. I've been addicted to this game last several days. I've loved this game for years. Used to play it on PlayStation 1, PC, and stuff. But I don't even know if I could play this game anymore on the PC just because, I have such a new PC and the game's so old, but I can always play the PlayStation 1 version. And that is Command and Conquer Red Alert. I love this game. This RTS games and stuff, especially back when these came out in the 90s, were just so mind-blowing and amazing at the time and just, different compared to other genres. And I absolutely love this game. Now, I had on the PC, I downloaded this mod that added, somebody did a lot of work. They added tons and tons of vehicles and maps and stuff to the game, and it really made it amazing and added on to it. Unfortunately, that was on who knows how many computers ago, and I lost those files. I don't even know if I have them actually on an old CD or something, but I would love to get that mod again for it because it made the game really fun. But it's really fun playing this on the PlayStation. I love the story. So basically, if you guys have ever played this, they go back in time and kill off Hitler, and it changes and alters history. And then instead of the Germans taking up the world, the Soviets do, and it becomes the Allies with Germany's part of against the Soviets, and it has that whole storyline and stuff. So you can play as either the Allies or the Soviets. And I absolutely love this game. Has a fun story. The voice acting is kind of cheesy, but that adds to the charm. It has real motion, full motion videos of the characters as they talk to you and stuff. And it just was a fun series, and definitely one I think you guys should check out, especially if you're a fan of RTS games. And this is just fun on the PlayStation 1, and is an instant classic. And I've been playing through the story. You can also do skirmishes, which I also like to do, or just me battling the computers. It's really fun. This does support the mouse, so I would love to actually get a PlayStation 1 mouse for it, because it'd be a lot easier to control than having to move the stick with the controller, which you can do. But of course, it's a lot easier to play RTS games with the mouse. So that's one thing I would love to get for my PS1 is a PS1 mouse, just so I can play my Command and Conquer games. But I love this game. I love the missions in it, the story. I just like RTSs, and so I just had, this was bugging me. I want to play that old Command and Conquer again. I hadn't played it in a long time. Let's play that. And I also have the first Command and Conquer that on PlayStation that goes before this. And I also have the expansion pack, Red Alert Retaliation. That has extra missions and new characters and stuff in the game. So I do have that I want to play through as well. But I've been having a blast on this PlayStation 1 game. Command and Conquer Red Alert. Highly recommend you get it for PlayStation 1. It's only like a $10 to $20 game. If you love RTS games, if you've never played it, you got to go back and see this classic game, because this is what helped define the RTS genre and stuff. And Command and Conquer is an amazing series. Tons of years of games. Just there's tons of them out there. Got to go back and try this class. It's so awesome. And then for Xbox One, I recently beat this. Was Onimusha Warlords. This was an amazing game. I remember first playing this on PlayStation 2. I really liked it, but I actually never beat it on the PlayStation 2. And then I found out they had a original Xbox version called Onimusha, which actually added stuff to the game and made it more difficult. The characters can absorb souls and stuff and get stronger. And I actually beat that one and really enjoyed it. It was a really tough game when I first played that game. I died really quickly, and I actually kind of hated it on PlayStation 2. And I was like, no, this game kind of sucks. Well, the problem was I didn't know how to play it properly. So when I went back again and played on the Xbox, I learned about how you have to dodge and time your attacks and stuff in order to play well. Well, I found out that they actually had a remastered version on Xbox One and PS4, and I thought, hell, I've got to pick one up sometime, and I found one. I think it was like $16. I don't know if it was at GameStop or one of the game stores by my house, but it was just awesome getting it. And this, they remastered the graphics and updated. Now, of course, it's not like, groundbreaking 4K, Ultra HDR, or anything like that, but it's still a huge step up from the PS2 and original Xbox versions. Unfortunately, they did only HD remaster of the PS2 version. They didn't do the game mode one. I don't know why. That would have been cool to have the extra enhancements, but either way, it was still fun. This is basically like Resident Evil, but with samurai set in feudal Japan, and you fight demons and stuff. And you play as Samanosuke, and you have to rescue Princess Yuki from demons. And Nobunaga's in this game. If you guys know who Nobunaga was from the samurai time, he's one of the main villains in the game. And there's all kinds of different demons, and the voice acting is done well. Like I remember, as soon as I started playing the game, I remember all the voice actors. Like all of them fit well, did a great job. The controls are amazing in this. Only thing that's a little annoying is you can use the stick, the left stick, to control your character. But if you push on it, it brings up the map. And occasionally when I'm in the middle of fighting, I would keep bringing up the damn map. So that's one thing I wish I could turn off, like the map for pushing that stick button, because you're in the middle of a heated battle and you're moving around. All of a sudden the damn map came up. But however, a couple times though, by me putting that map up, it actually helped me dodge an enemy's attack when I was about to die. So it was awesome. You can play this on easy or normal, and then there's also an ultimate difficulty. And I just started on the easy mode only because I wanted to just enjoy the story, and I knew I was going to play this more than once because it's not like a very long game. I ended up beating this game, I think, in less than 5 hours. So this, we're talking about a 3 to 6 hour game, depending on the difficulty. And if you do everything, like I was going to go through and get all the collectibles, these little fluorite pieces and stuff in the game, and try to get the different armors you can unlock, and upgrading your weapons and stuff. And it's fun game. Definitely think you guys should check out Onimusha. Get it on PS2. You can get that on the original Xbox. You can get an Xbox One or PS4. This remastered version, fairly cheap game, under $20, but it's really awesome. So as you go throughout the game, you'll slay demons, and they'll release souls, and you absorb those souls, and you can actually use those souls to level up your character Samanosuke, and you unlock different swords and weapons throughout the game, including a bow and a gun and stuff. And you can upgrade everything using those souls. And just so you know, there's plenty of enemies to kill because they do respawn, so you can grind a little bit when you want to level up, especially if you get to an area that's really difficult. Now, playing on easy mode, it's obviously not going to be as difficult as like normal or those hard modes, because when you get to those harder difficulties, this game's fucking brutal. Because I played the game of Onimusha for the original Xbox on the hardest difficulty, and holy shit is that game hard at that point. And those enemies do damage, and you have to learn how to counter and how to block properly. So that's another thing in the game. When you learn how to properly block in the game becomes so much easier. And that's important in a game like this, is knowing how to protect your health, protect yourself, because resources are limited in this. There's not a ton of health items in there. There's not a ton of stuff like that, so you have to be careful with your health and be protective of it and not take damage as much as you can. There's also a ranking system and stuff, because this is like these old Resident Evil style adventure games. They're difficult and tough, especially on the harder difficulty levels, and you have to have proper resource management. But such a fun game, so many memorable characters. I just love this game. And just going back and playing through it, I didn't need a strategy guide or anything. I just remembered, like, oh yeah, you gotta go here. Oh yeah, I remember this part. Just brought back so many wonderful memories. Now I just wish they would have redone Onimusha 2, because I beat Onimusha 2, Onimusha 3, and then they had Onimusha 4. It was like the Dawn of the Samurai or something, and then they also had a Blade Warriors. Man, after beating this, it's just made me want to have, like, man, why couldn't they have done, like, Onimusha, the HD remaster collection, and had all 5 of the Onimusha titles in it? Because now I want to play the other ones. I have them on PS2. Unfortunately, they're packed away at my parents' place in a box, who the hell knows where, and there are like 50 of them there. But now I'm just itching, like, man, I want to play 2. I want to go back to... Because I beat 1 and 2, but I actually never did fully beat number 3, and then I never even tried Dawn of the Samurai, so I would love to play that one, and I want to play 3, so hopefully sometime I go over to my parents, I'll try to dig through a few of the boxes, maybe I can get those out, or who knows, maybe someday they'll remaster those for the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 or something. Maybe they'll eventually bring those over, because I'd love playing through that. But I think you guys should check out Onimusha Warlords. If you guys like Resident Evil games and you like samurais and stuff, it's basically, like I said, it's basically like Resident Evil, because it's from Capcom, but set in a medieval feudal Japan against demons and stuff. And such an amazing series. I wish they would actually revive this series and make a brand new Onimusha game, because that would be amazing, especially in the 4K, Ultra HD, HDR stuff. Like, it just could be amazing. I would love to see another one. Fantastic game. Love the story. Think you guys should check it out. So, as always, guys, we'll do the quick review. I talked about Command & Conquer Red Alert for the PlayStation 1. A fantastic RTS. It's like one of the grandfathers of the genre for RTS games there in the early 90s. This game got me hooked on it. And I actually got hooked on it because one of my good friends, Bobby, when I lived in Arizona, his dad had a buddy named George, which I heard several years ago he passed away. But that dude had a PlayStation 1 with him always in Command and Conquer, and he's like, hey, you gotta check this game out. And we was over at his dad playing it, and I was like, I just was sitting there watching for hours, just like, man, this game's fucking amazing. And I got to play it myself, and it just made me hooked on it, and I found it was on the PC, so I got it on the PC, and then, I learned there's also a PlayStation 1 version, so I got that one, because that was the one I actually started on, and I wanted to play it. And he made me fall in love with RTS games, and it's thanks to Command & Conquer. Wonderful title. You guys definitely need to pick up a copy of Red Alert. You can also get the original one, and you can get Red Alert Retaliation, which is the expansion pack to this game, and has new units and missions and stuff. Wonderful game. I think you guys definitely should check out. And then we talked about Onimusha Warlords for the Xbox One, a fantastic remake of an amazing PlayStation 2 game. Sadly, it doesn't have all the enhancements that the original Xbox version has, where the enemies get stronger if they absorb souls and stuff. And there's some other, I think, enemies they might have added to the game. There's wonderful boss fights in this game, and it's like Resident Evil, but set in feudal Japan with demons. So it is an amazing game. So let me know if you guys have ever played either of these games, what your thoughts are on them. I'd also love to hear what games you guys have been playing. And if you have a recommendation of a title you think I should check out, please let me know, because you guys are always recommending wonderful titles. I want to thank you guys for watching. Take care. Have an amazing day. And Sleepy, we'll see you guys next time.